feel like some of the most common stereotypes for teens are that boys are supposed to be masculine, girls are supposed to dress up and wear makeup, that kids are immature and can't do anything. And I feel that listening and obeying kind of these stereotypes just makes them keep going and people keep thinking the same things.
So stereotypes for teens are a lot of things about not being prepared for their future, even though most teens are. Or that when teens travel in groups, they're up to no good, like they're going to steal something or they're going to trash something. And then also, teenage girls are giggly, or teenage boys are smelly, and I don't think any of those are really true.
Or like white girl not being mature enough to recognize.
You have your goths, you have your emos, you have your rock band guys, you have your jocks, you have your F-boys, as you like to call them. You have the cocky people, you have the jerks, the bullies.
The definition of a white girl is someone who drinks Starbucks and they talk a certain way, but I feel that this stereotype is pushed more towards girls, but I feel like guys could do the same thing.
I feel like a white girl is a girl who is a certain way, like she likes popular things and she likes Uggs, leggings, Instagram, and all this stuff, but I just think that it's so stupid that people have been giving girls this type of stereotype. Just because we like a certain thing, it doesn't mean that we need to be stereotyped and expected to be, oh yeah, you're a white girl because you have Starbucks. So what? I like Starbucks, but that's just a popular drink. Why can't I like it? I can't like things without people saying, oh, you're like that, or oh.
Because they don't want to be judged on what others think they look like. Or
I think girls do the expectations of like doing their hair every day and doing the makeup thing, because if they don't, they're gonna get judged for it. And it's because they're not following through of what society thinks is pretty and what a girl is supposed to look like. So therefore, if they don't do it, they're gonna get judged and bullied for it. I have been a victim of this. So it's a fear thing, really, why we do it.
with it because it makes me happy and because that's what people expect.
So my answer is no, because, well, it's their life and they live it. They should be what they want to be without being judged.
Follow gender stereotypes, because if I did, I wouldn't be able to play the sports I play the way I play them. I play basketball and volleyball, which were both originally men-dominant sports, and I play really aggressively. And as a female, you have to be nice and sweet and gentle no matter what you do.
The expectation teenagers have, from my experience in middle school, is that you should stay where you are. Stay and follow those who are better than you.
Teens are expected to wake up at 6 a.m. or a little bit earlier, a little bit later. We're expected to go to school for about 8 hours, to be in a club or a sport, which goes for like 3 hours, then to go home and do homework for about 4 to 8 classes each night. Then we basically eat and then we go back to sleep. Or some of us don't even get to eat because we're still working on homework. We're expected to also still have a life outside of school. We're expected to hang out with friends, but we just don't have the time. And if we don't, we're not human. Or if we don't do anything perfect enough at school, we're bad students or bad teenagers in general because we're not able to process everything. We do not get enough sleep sometimes at night. We can't focus in school with not enough sleep.
So I think coming at it from a person who's a parent and a counselor, expectations I would have would revolve around, huge character traits along the lines of, honesty, consistency, work ethic, follow through, communication, volunteering, thinking about other people over yourself.
expectations that teens have are that we're supposed to get a good grades, we're supposed to have a good grade point average, we're supposed to do all of our chores, we're supposed to do after school stuff, and we're supposed to do it all on time, and we're supposed to do it perfectly. But if we don't, then you tell us that we're bad kids or whatever, and you put so much pressure and stress on us that we get to the point where we don't want to do anything at all.
I feel like masculinity is important to people because of their own self-image, and how other people see them is important.
I think masculinity is so important to people because that's how it's always been. When people had to work, it was always the guy. So the guy had to be strong in order to provide for his family. So then that carried through, and it's just dumb because girls can be strong too and girls can work. But that's just what it's always been, probably what it always will be.
I'm pretty sure people think girls are weak only because genetically we're weaker than men. It's always been that way, it will always be that way. We can work to become stronger, and there are a lot of girls that are really, really strong, but I think it's just sort of a common misconception led from genetic facts.
I do. I get pedicures with my mother sometimes. There's nothing that is wrong about a man getting a pedicure or a manicure. No shame.